Let's see.
Join it back, little bro.
Yeah, little bro.
You ever say it to me? Your family.
Come on, little bro.
Come on, little bro.
I'll just leave. I don't need this if you're gonna call me that. I'll leave. You have no idea how easily I could just leave this.
But in reality, it is true, though.
He's not into being degraded.
I don't care. If you say it again, I'm gonna leave.
Damn. I was that close, I'm not gonna lie.
Say it again, no, we don't have to do this.
No. You wish.
I'll say it.
No, you won't. Alright. Are you both in here?
Yeah.
Alright, whoops.
No. Yes.
Shut up, Cole.
I don't know.
Can I say a variation of it?
No. Alright, let's do this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Three Idiots Talking podcast. Noah in the top left, Cole in the top right, me right here, Ryan. It's time to give you guys a new album review. We are finally doing another Coldplay album. I think we did one before, right?
Never done a Coldplay
Never done a Coldplay album. There we go. All right, 21 Pilots. That's what I was thinking of. Same thing, practically. Anyway, it's time to do a Coldplay album review. The Coldplay album, as you guys have seen by the title of this video, is called Parachutes. I personally don't know a whole bunch about this album, so which one of you knows more? Cole?
Their debut album. That's what I did.
When did it come out?
2000.
All right, so I think critically this one is their highest rated album across most music sites.
Yes.
Might be.
Okay.
Well, so-called artsy people who call themselves artsy really like this album.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say this is one of like the best pop albums ever.
I think that a lot of teenagers listen to this album and then they like it and then they consider themselves artsy teenagers. When in reality, they just haven't heard other shit.
All right. Well, enough talking from us. Let's let Coldplay do all the talking, and we'll get into it. Coldplay.
That's a rough shit.
Parachutes. We start off with Don't Panic.
Sinking like stone is all that we fall.
That famous Coldplay got to be right next to the mic when I talk.
Homes, places we've grown, all of us are done for. And we live in a beautiful world. Yeah, we do, yeah, we do.
Calm down there, Cole.
Do it.
Sinking like stones, all that we fall for. And homes, places we've grown, all of us are done for. And we live in a beautiful world. Yeah, we do, yeah, we do. We live in a beautiful world.
He loves doing that, doesn't he? That's kind of a cool keyboard synth right there. What now?
I don't know what
The
instrument.
guitar effect.
Oh.
You can get down like a $50 amp.
That's probably what they were using. First albums.
Sounds like a...
They weren't famous yet.
The mix is like 75% guitar. I don't think I've heard a bass yet.
There's
Oh,
one
there you are.
very deep in the background. Very deep. Ooh, that's sick though. I like that.
All that I know, there's nothing here to run from. 'Cause yeah, everybody here's got somebody to lean on.
All right, Don't Panic. First on the parachute list. Whoops. Let's run through it. Noah, you were laughing a bit.
You're
Oh,
first.
I'm first.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
first.
Why am I first?
Production show.
Okay, Cole's dictating this. All right, fine. So I would just like to say, personally, I think it was a cool tone for the most part of the song. It was mixed a little poorly, as Noah mentioned. The bass was really hard to hear. Drums were good and loud. Guitar, I like the tone on the guitar. Noah didn't seem to appreciate it. I think the keyboard sent that little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo thing they were doing was pretty cool. And I like the way the guitar ended. Overall, based upon our little rating scale we have, I can give this has replay value. It does. Definitely does. Not very weird though. And I already mentioned about the production, so I'll give this a 7.5 to an 8. So you know, I'll give it an 8.
All right, I guess I'll
Know what you were
myself up in mine.
There you go.
I think we're gonna notice a bit of a trend in this album.
Oh boy.
I mean, nothing's bad,
Okay.
but nothing's
nothing's good.
great either.
Okay. So you're
Like,
saying
this
a
is
lot of
whatever.
mid coming.
This just sounds like something that could have been made by like pre-OK Computer Radiohead, right?
Pre-OK Computer Radiohead.
Yeah, if they used if they
Didn't they come out at like the exact same time or something? Like a year apart?
Yeah, they were indeed a little behind COLDPLay. Yeah, they were
Okay.
behind in the
But okay, if it sounds like OK Computer, or sorry, pre-OK
like
Computer,
the Bends.
then it's only like a year or a couple years remaining. The technology.
This is 5 years after the Bends.
Okay, but my point is the technology is not going to be that much more improved, whereas like the sound's going to be incredible and stuff like that.
I'm not talking about the sounds. I'm more talking about the ideas.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Weirdness scale. I'll actually use a number for once.
Oh.
0. Not weird at all.
It's definitely not weird if you listen to the last 20 years of pop, because that
Production's
sounds like
like
that.
Production's like a 4.5. Tones
Just because of the
mixing was
the
shit.
bass.
The mixing was not good.
Drums don't sound great.
Okay. All right. What's your overall?
6.5.
6.5. Cool. Cole's been waiting for this one for a
Before
while.
no one had even said a word, I had just pulled up the Bends on your music. Because the point that I was going to make was they heard the Bends and they said, we'll take that and we'll move it over here.
Okay.
But we're going to make the lyrics way worse. And I don't even like the Bends. And I don't really like this because boy, did these lyrics suck ass. I really don't like any of these lyrics at all. And especially the chorus. I think that chorus is corny as fuck. One of the corniest things I've ever heard on a chorus in my life. I mean, it's not weird at all.
It's not. Give you that.
The production is okay. You know, it's whatever.
I will emphasize this was their first album, so they probably didn't have a ton of money.
I don't think you need money to have great production, but whatever. I would probably give this song like a 4.5 to a 5.
Oh.
It's mid by definition.
Well, yeah, by definition that's mid, but that is low mid. I mean, that's not even like a 6, like 6.5, like you gave it. That was like, ugh.
That chorus is terrible.
Hey, we live in a beautiful world.
So am I
Cole.
going first
Look
every time,
around.
Cole?
Yeah, you are.
Boy, he just wants to hear me before you two talk. All right.
We can just keep the
That's
same
fine. We
rotation
can keep it going. We'll keep it going. All right. Up next, we have Shiver. Can I hear? Oh, there it is.
Oh, I just looked at the opening lyrics. I'm gonna kill myself.
Whoa, chill.
That's so corny.
What does this sound like? Oh, like 5
Bends.
songs off of the Bends.
The Benz is not a bad album. You guys overhate that.
I like the Bends.
The Bends is mid as hell.
I like the Bends. I think it sounds a little too much like it though. Like a less interesting version of it.
So I look in your direction, but you pay me no attention.
That's just a Radiohead lick.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
lord.
At least-
they just copy and pasted this.
'Cause you say you see straight through me.
mean, it's interesting, like, I guess.
Didn't like that part.
awake to the moment I sleep. I'll be there by your side. Just you try and stop me. I'll be waiting in line just to see if you can.
Random low drop on the vocals there.
Did you want me to change? Well, I changed for good. And I want you to know that you'll always get your way.
He has no idea what he's doing
I
vocally. He
am
is all
so
over the place.
Confused about him vocally.
He's going like high pitched for a half second and then low pitched again.
I think he's trying to be experimental, but it's not really working.
Instrumental hook isn't catchy enough to be an instrumental hook.
Wow. Went for that one.
Always be waiting for you. So
I mean, props for going for it. It's hard to do it.
you never even see
Maybe give it another take.
It's like the bends of the Oasis lyrics.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Cole.
And maybe if Oasis were like 10-year-olds.
Okay.
This is not pretentious enough to be Oasis lyrics.
Pubescent Oasis.
to the moment I sleep. I'll be there by your side. Just you try and stop me. I'll be waiting in line just to see if you can. If you can. Oh, did you want me to change? Well, I changed for good, and I want you to know that you'll always get your way. And I wanted to say,
Song's a little long for what he's talking about. What?
For Coldplay? I agree.
I did not say that. That was you.
He's Tom Yorking it up. Tom York.
There's a little bit of Tom York right here.
I'll always be waiting for you.
That's a cool little instrumental right there.
Yeah, I'll
Wish it did more though.
waiting for you. Yeah, I'll always be waiting for you.
Bro is always waiting for you. He's still waiting to this day, actually.
Your guitar sounds like something that he played on that Interpol record, but less interesting. It's just cake reverb.
Was not expecting this part. This last verse has significantly improved this song.
So I look in your direction.
Okay, never mind.
Pay me no attention, and you know how much I need you, but you
Drum
never
sounds so
even
weird.
see me.
Never even see me. Pepe hands. Oh, we all feel that way sometimes. All right, that was Shiver. I guess I'm going first every time. Let's do it. So originally I thought he was going a little too ham on the vocal performances there. He's trying to the up and down vocal pitch and whatnot. It just wasn't hitting at all. And that was unfortunately the majority of the song. The production was, I think the production was better on the song. I thought you could hear every instrument pretty well. Had no issue with it. Mixing seemed fine. Probably could be better, but it was good enough. I don't think throughout this entire album we're going to have a weirdness scale that will be very high. At max, maybe like a 2 at certain moments, to be honest. I guess that the ending of the song kind of got a little odd when he started to shake up the instrumental a bit, got a little faster pace. That was not what I was expecting for that song, but otherwise on the scale it's not going to be very high up. And replay value lower. I wouldn't listen to the song willingly. For our outside of an album review or somebody being like, "Hey, let's listen to the song," I'll be like, okay. It was saved by the last verse, but he doesn't really say much, and I don't think lyrically it's very talented. I'm gonna give it a 5.5. Noah.
We're gonna miss a bit of a trend here with everything on this album.
Okay.
I'm feeling a weirdness score by 0.5.
A 0.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Replay value of like a 2. I don't see myself ever re-listening to this because I can just listen to the bends, and I never do that. So I'm not gonna ever do this.
Well, I listen to the band, so.
The vocal performance is worse. Instrumental is more interesting than the last one, I guess.
It's
But
true.
they're all the same in my eyes, really. So I'm feeling another 6.5 here.
Another 6.5. Wow. Higher than I thought you would give it.
It's okay.
Okay, cool.
I mean, yeah, weirdness would be about a 0. The production, I feel like the production across this entire album is pretty much just going to be okay. Replay value, yeah, no, not really. And my immediate reaction was, "Hey,
I
this
forgot about
sounds
that.
like the Bends," because I mean, there's like a line between like being influenced by something and then just blatantly ripping something off, and this is way over the line. This is just aggressively ripping off the Bends, even more so than the first song was, in my opinion. Yeah, I would give this. I've already forgotten most of the song.
Wow.
I'd give it like a 4.
4. Cole has been extra harsh on this album to start out with, which is kind of weird because I thought Noah was going to be the harsh one. All right, fair enough. 4. Not a fan. All right, up next we have Spies. Different start. This is different.
As one on the guitar. Yes.
This is spooky.
I awake to find no
It's now funny.
What?
It's not spooky anymore, it's funny now. Because he starts singing.
as a fugitive
Oh,
down here where I cannot see so clear.
Kind of sang that off tone.
Show me the right way to go.
The right way to go.
What is off tone?
Like there was the beat that he hit and then he sang it in between the beat.
Off kilter.
Yeah, off kilter. It just didn't flow. That last part where he tried to stretch the verse into another.
you're feeling so bad because you know.
You can't touch them, no.
I love the vibe of this song though. The instrumental vibe is.
Did they literally just? Did they literally just take that guitar effect from Planet Telex?
I'm sure Coldplay was heavily influenced by Radiohead.
That's not debatable, but like that was like the exact same use of the effect as the song Planet Telex. That was weird.
I awake to see that no one is free. We're all fugitives. Look at the way we live down here. I cannot sleep from fear.
Man, this vibe is awesome.
Which way do I turn?
If I had to give like an immediate reaction on just the straight aesthetic vibe this is creating, I love it.
Came out of the water. And you're feeling so bad.
I like the acoustic mix with the, I guess the keyboard sound it's making, but it's.
Guitar.
Is it a guitar?
Yeah.
Well,
Warble effect or
yeah, the
whatever.
wah 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 thing. Yeah, that.
Guitar.
I love the acoustic mix with that. It's such a contrast and it works so well on this. something about the way he's singing vocally in this song is like it fits with the instrumental better than it has so far. Oh. You went for it. I don't think you hit that one though. I like the verse.
Feeling so good, 'cause you know that those spies hide out in every corner. They can't touch you, no, 'cause they're just spies.
I don't know what the fuck he means by that. I don't get it. Lyric. That lyric. They can't touch you because they're just spies. What the fuck?
I guess they're trying to hide. They don't want to make their presence known, so they're not gonna touch you.
At least that's somewhat of an explanation.
Well, they're just spies. Guess you're about to hear a few more times.
Maybe they're not even
what
there.
Was that? What was that show? Just totally spies or something? I gotta look that shit up. Totally
Spies.
spies.
Spy.
Yeah, no, totally spies. Here.
What network was this on?
I'll just link it in the
That sounds
Discord.
like some Cartoon Network,
Totally
Nickelodeon
spies.
shit.
That's what immediately came to my head. Totally spies.
Guys.
Some flower power girls.
Yeah, there you go. All right, spies. Guess I'll be continuing to start. So, this colon grease. Yeah, I was into this one. I said it from the beginning. My immediate reaction of the vibe and of just the instrumental vibe to start it out with, and he kind of let that instrumental flow for about 25 seconds into the song without singing. It was kind of this cool sort of, it gave off a vibe of like, I mean, the song is about spies, right? But it gave off a vibe of like being hunted, hiding, you know, just a very eerie, never knowing what's around the corner type vibe. And I like that. I appreciate it. That's a cool atmosphere they created with the song. I'll give him credit for that. Vocally, he's still struggling a bit weak, but I mean, the immediate reaction, I got to give a 8.5, 9 on the immediate reaction. What's up, Hugo? You were planning on listening to this at some point. Guess that time is now. Well, welcome, man. All right. But production, I thought was great. Best production so far. Enjoyed it immensely. So if I had to put a number on that, 8.5. Vocal performance is still not really cutting it, but he didn't try super hard to be loud, high pitched or low pitched. He kind of just rode the instrumental, so I'll give him credit. The best part about this, in my opinion, was the verses and the feeling the verses create when you listen to it. As of all that, I gotta give it the highest grade so far and give it a 8.5. Thoroughly enjoyed that song for the most part, except a couple vocal issues here and there. Noah.
This one was less okay.
What?
Weirdness factor, weirdness scale. It's a 0.
Oh no! I'm not letting you get away with that. Weirdness was here. This is like a 3 on the.
I'm sorry.
The start of this song was a very eerie, odd, switching little instrumental that had like that cranks it up to at least a 3. At least.
I've heard it done a bajillion times.
No, I have not. I have not.
Oh, I have.
Okay.
Have you listened to the Bends before?
Yes.
The song had an aura to it.
It did have an aura. That's what I was talking about the whole
I thought
time.
it was like an aura of cringe.
That's insane! It's such a cool aura!
Don't know if it was the
No
progression
way.
or his vocals, but
hilarious.
it was just an aura of cringe.
No way, that's your actual opinion, bro. Oh
Yeah, that's
my
what I felt
god.
the entire time.
That's wild.
It almost gave me like a heathens
funny.
vibe.
Heathens!
Like,
Heathens!
Ryan loves heathens.
No, I don't!
Like, well, I really
Put
don't
a
feel like
song
this
in your
right now.
playlist one time 10 years ago and you never hear the end of it.
It's not what happened at all.
And he does
I
not-
bet you got 20 plays on heathens.
I
he needs
probably
to-
do, but we don't need to show it.
This fella needs to stop going from his head voice to his falsetto within the same.
I agree.
phrase.
I
It
agree
doesn't
with
sound
that
good.
point. I agree. And I mentioned that the vocals were still not there. All
So
right,
I'm
what?
feeling a 4. That was rough. That was a
There's
rough one.
no way you're actually serious right now. That's
That's rough.
crazy.
They tried to do their own thing a little bit
No, they didn't.
more than the other two.
I think this is
Yeah.
the most unique song so far. I mean, it's only been 3.
Literally stole the exact effect from playing it down.
All right,
Well,
cool. All right,
to be
cool.
fair, Radiohead did not invent the tremolo.
This is
But
true.
they used it in the identical manner.
Yeah, I know.
I'm kind of expecting this to
original.
be Ben/Amnesiac Light from what people have told me.
Yeah, it is the best one.
Yeah.
So far, it is very similar to Ben's.
observation.
You're not wrong, Hugo. All right, cool.
I mean, it's okay, I guess.
Oh my god.
But I really
I thought you guys would thought.
I really did not think this was that eerie at all. Like I cannot Chris
So-
Martin cannot sing eerily. at all
No,
to
that's
me.
true. His voice does not fit perfectly for this. But I got like a Cold War East German type vibe here. You know, you're sneaking around, spies. You know, it does feel like a song that if you were in a show about spies, you would expect to hear. I
Did
get
you feel
that
the
impression.
cringe?
Okay, go ahead, continue.
I they still have not even really formed their own sound on this album yet. This is literally
First
just
album.
okay, but like, why are you ripping off other people?
Okay, well, everything comes from something, Cole.
Yeah, but not this aggressively.
It
Not
comes
this,
from like multiple
not
things.
not this uncreatively.
All right, what's your rating?
I would give this song about a 5.
I am kinda. It sounded kinda eerie at the end there, I guess. I would say it
I
kind of sounded
guess.
like that. I would say that was my favorite song so far, and I love.
Yeah, that was
the,
probably my
I
favorite
love.
song so far too.
I love the vibe it gave off. I love the Noah called it an aura. I love just the
Cringe.
feeling, the way it felt. I don't think we're gonna have anything like that. For
I
the rest of
haven't
the
heard a
album.
different vibe really. It's just been like
I felt it.
other people's stuff.
I create a mental image when I was watching that song. Listening to that song, and I like the way it went. All right,
It
up
did not
to
happen to me.
Sparks.
First one with 1 billion plays on Spotify.
This one has 1 billion plays.
Yeah.
My goodness, the next one has 2.5
Oh my God.
billion.
A song in a major key. Maybe they're not ripping up Radiohead this time.
I will get there one day when I can actually hear that.
Just need to be taking music
I've
classes
got
Noah.
I've got like 2 music theory videos in my watch later.
I thought you said you gave up trying to learn music theory.
Well, I'm back on the horse.
I know what you're saying.
Okay.
See, now this is a drawback. Immediate reaction is no. We don't do
Immediate
this. This
reaction
is
is
not it.
sappy bullshit.
This is too much like the first 2 songs.
But I promise you this.
And again, right here is not a positive thing, Chris Martin.
No one knows what you just said.
Okay. Pretend this is my mic. Being right here on your mic is not a positive thing, Mr. Martin.
I don't really think you sound like that.
He has moments.
That was brutal. Why didn't you just do another take for that? That was awful.
Slid in that one a little rough. That was a little better.
At least he was smoother on that one.
Yeah, there was a melody to this one. What?
There's always a melody.
Not the
It
right
was a little
one.
melodic.
They were both the same melody. He
No.
just was really
It just
gravelly
sounded-
on the first one.
The first one was like, "Rrrr." That was like, ooh.
I mean, that's still a melody. It just wasn't in key for a second.
So you could say the vocal tone was off on the first one?
For a second, because his voice like got all fucky.
Okay.
See that I hold on to.
I don't like
one-
how he ends some of
This
these
is some-
lines on the offbeat.
These are some lyrics that a 15-year-old girl writes over her bed.
I feel like this is what people who don't like Elliott Smith hear when they said Elliott Smith.
So call, essentially.
I don't like Elliott Smith because I don't really think he's that good a singer,
Oh.
and I don't really like his production.
Love me some Elliott Smith.
Glad to see the lyrics are as Coldplay as ever. Well, that has never been their strong suit, no matter how many albums they put out.
Just perma cringe.
Again, do we need to have... although, that's a cooler version of it, because there's an instrumental progression in the background of it. This chorus sucks ass.
It's weird that they turned up the bass and turned the drums down to like 1.
Yeah, hey, at least the bass sounds nice.
They're like, the drums are like only in the left channel and they're quiet as hell. It's literally just a cymbal.
How did this song, of all the songs on this album, get 1 billion plays?
I guarantee you, there's so many fucking white people that play this at their wedding, like dance to this at their wedding, like their first song.
Probably. I can see that. It's probably on some massive video, like montage or like some video
I'm
tribute
sure
on
this is
YouTube somewhere.
huge for like breakup TikToks and shit.
I just
Or
don't
like-
Yellow was
Couple-
massive on TikTok.
Couples TikTok.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I know it is.
All right,
even
Sparks.
going for
So,
Wait, that hurt.
yeah, this one was a little worse. Lyrically, it fell off. Martin, Chrissy
From
Boy.
what?
Well, I mean, it was just worse than normal. Production-wise, I think was all over the place. I mean, we had moments where the bass was higher, as you Cole and Noah mentioned. The bass is louder and the drums were faded. Beginning, the bass was lower and the drums were louder. So it went all over the place production-wise, vocally. And like I mentioned, my immediate reaction was this vocals was bad. Like the first, it sounded like the second song vocally, which is not a positive. I mean, if you're gonna say your replay value, this is negative for me. I think would never listen to this again. I'm trying to think of something positive to say. I guess the only thing that wasn't bad was that the second beginning hook, the second bridge where he was like oh I say ooh and whatever. The second one he did of the second bridge, there's an instrumental progression in the background that actually made someone interested to listen to. Outside of that, this is like a 3. This is not very fun for me. Noah.
There's something so incredibly cliche about their music. It's like it's been done 1 billion times before.
It's probably because they make the same albums in the future.
One of the most okayest songs I've ever heard is there. So when we put this on, I wouldn't be mad. I'd just be a little disappointed.
Well, you'd probably be bored.
Yeah, but I'd be more disappointed. That'd be my main instant reaction.
Okay.
Yeah, the mix I think slightly better. I like the bass getting some love.
I thought the previous song had better mixing.
The bass had a nice little part. I feel like it was good for the song.
Well, actually
Besides
hearing
that,
this
it's
song
okay.
was kind of cool.
So yeah, the song's a 5.
5.
It's alright.
A little higher there for Noah. Cole.
That's my third lowest.
Hugo gives it a 4 himself. Cole.
We're all in the same
It's
ballpark here.
interesting to me how this is like the least Radiohead sounding. I mean, it still kind of sounds like a ripoff of No Surprises, but whatever. Less so. This is like the least Radiohead ripoff sounding song so far, and it still feels generic as fuck.
Yeah.
This is like almost the blueprint for modern generic ballads. Shit like this. This is just not how you write compelling ballads to me, especially when your lyrics are that boring.
And it's just
Yeah.
straight up not weird at all. Like there's nothing.
I mean, I don't know why a ballad would need to be weird, but whatever.
Oh, I just realized the stream title is Viva La Vida, but it's parachutes. My fault.
Yeah, this wasn't weird in the slightest. 0 on the weirdness scale. The production, I don't know.
Yeah.
Very little replay value for me. And my immediate reaction was, this is some sappy bullshit right here.
You know what it
And I
feels
was
like?
right.
What, Noah?
It
What?
feels like they're not good enough at production to where to make things sound louder, they have to make something else really quiet.
Yeah.
So
To
like,
make things sound louder, they have to make things sound really quiet.
yeah,
they
like,
just,
like they like on their songs they'll make the guitar louder and the drums will be non-existent. They
Huh.
make the bass louder, the guitar sounds quieter. Like they can't do a proper
Oh, they
mix.
can't make it equal.
They can't do a
They
proper
can't
mix.
level it. So Hugo says he didn't hear no surprises at all. It sounds like Moon-Shaped Pool, but bland as fuck.
Oh yeah, I did
Well,
hear some Moonshaped Pool.
Moonshaped Pool is 16 years later. But,
And
okay.
better.
Moonshaped
What
Pool
was your
is
rating, Cole?
far better. I would throw Sparks like 3.5.
Ooh.
That's the first time
Wow.
you've been higher than me. It's interesting. All right, now the ever popular song everyone knows, 2.5 billion plays on Spotify and heard around the world. We have Yellow.
It was yellow.
I can't figure out the popularity of this song.
It's not catchy.
It's not.
It's not
get
catchy
the
in the way that I
instrumental.
would assume a song with 2.5 billion plays would be catchy, which is just like, I don't know. It's just a different kind of melody I would expect.
I mean,
from a song like
I
this.
like the instrumental on this. I have no issue with it at all. It's when he starts singing that I get just like, why?
This would be in like a school graduation montage video.
Oh, this entire album could be a graduation or montage videos of any type. You can do your whole lifespan in this album. You wrote a song for you.
Stars are not all yellow.
Like a church trib video. Just have this in the background.
I think I used this one time. I don't remember what it was for though. This is a long time ago though.
Ooh.
That was a little wanky, like twangy type of little ding. I do like the bridge here.
See, now you can hear the drums. Where'd the bass go? I don't even know if there is a bass,
Yep.
honestly. Oh, wait, yeah, there is.
It's so faint.
I feel like he shouldn't sing so high pitched on this part. It would probably sound better.
I don't think he has an alternative.
Oh, I don't like that little voice crack almost. Another problem this song has is it just has no real verses. It's almost an entire song of a hook.
What?
Well, like,
The next thing he says is
yes, but it's every verse has like, because it was all yellow every other, every few lines.
Doesn't need to yell a lot.
The
says it
yellow,
all
when
the
he says
time.
yellow is the hook. The chorus is skin and bones part.
No, I know, but there's like barely a verse here. It's like every other line, it's all yellow.
Yeah, he's ending the verses with a hook.
You mostly avoid this song on the radio somehow, still always hate the lyrics and the yellow.
Yeah.
You're lucky, Hugo. If you were growing up in the 2010s, this was everywhere.
I grew up in 2010s and I heard other Radiohead songs more. I heard Clocks and Viva La Vida way
You
more.
just said
Yeah.
I heard.
But
other
this would be,
Radiohead songs.
yeah, Radiohead songs. But this would be one of them, though. This was in a rotation all the time.
I heard Clocks a bajillion times.
I think you grew up. I hate that part so much. I think you grew up in the late 2010s, though.
Mid 2010s.
It's a not great sounding guitar.
The end goal of the song is just an epic fail.
Oh, these are fucking Imagine Dragons level lyrics.
Making Adam Levine look like a poet.
You go to, yeah, I mean, the instrumental I think is
Maroon
good.
5 song.
Maroon 5?
There's not enough high-pitched wailing.
Not some retard yelling in my ear.
I mean, I honestly like Maroon 5 more than Coldplay.
Wow.
Okay,
That's a statement.
There, I
right
do
there.
Not like Maroon 5 more than
Go off the red X. That's terrible.
Coldplay is a lot better than Maroon 5. Maroon 5 has never made even a decent song.
All right.
Soundmatic
That
songs that are okay.
I don't want to hear it.
That was.
I'm not saying that because everybody hates them.
Okay. So I mean, we've all heard this song 100 times. We don't need to go too in depth about any. I'll just say its issues are, I think, pretty obvious. I mean, lyrically, we just cannot get past 5-year-olds' lyrics. I do like the instrumental. I've always said that. I don't really have an immediate reaction because I noticed songs, so there's really nothing to add on that. Production-wise, Noah touched on it a little bit, that, and Cole I think did as well, that there's just some shit that they do here where like they
don't mix it well.
Yeah, exactly. Where they have parts of it loud at some points, parts of it loud at other points, and it's inconsistent, and it never seems to happen at the moment you think it would. However, that being said, it has its replay value. I hate to admit it. It does. Should it be anywhere near 2.5 billion plays? Everybody!
No.
No.
I disagree with the first thing you said too.
Okay.
I think it's negative replay value.
No. You can throw this song on and not
I think it's
hate it.
negative because I think the more you hear it, the more you're gonna hate it.
I have no intention of ever hearing this song.
To
ever
me,
again.
it's a sad, sappy song, but it has replay value even now. I'll give it like a 3 on the replay value scale. Its weirdness is 0. There's nothing weird about this song. Overall, it's a very above average song, but not like above average like good, like above average like barely above mid, so I'll give it a 6. Noah. At least they made songs about Jane. I might give this a 6.
Exactly. That's what I mean about Maroon 5. That album's okay.
Ah, okay. Noah.
Okay. They're just gathering all the Infinity Stones of mid right now.
No, your highest rating was a 6.5. Your lowest rating was a 5 or 4.
Yeah, we're just sticking around this area here.
Sticking right in the middle.
Weirdness 0. Replay value negative. So I think if you hear this more, you're gonna dislike it more.
I've heard this 10 times at least without playing it. This is the first time I probably actually sought it out.
Yeah, but that's because you're you. Okay, let me continue.
Yeah, I'm me.
Lyrics.
I got
No,
$5 as this song is in Ryan's bangers playlist.
Some I like songs. It's been there for a while. Shut up.
Cool. Say my rating for me real quick.
4?
Close enough. 5.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Perfectly mid.
Cool.
It would be, but I'm not willing to forgive these fucking lyrics. These lyrics are garbage. I fucking hate these lyrics. I'm feeling like a 3. I'm feeling a 3 to the 3.5. of this shit. I'm sick of these sappy ass 14, and I think this is deep lyricism. I'm sick of it.
We have a song for her,
Oh my
and it was
God.
called Yellow.
I don't give a fuck.
Cole, you gotta
Write something compelling,
You gotta
you fucking
explain
loser.
what the 14 in this is deep is, because there are gonna be people who have no idea what you're talking about.
Who doesn't know what I'm 14 and this is? This is what 14-year-olds think is like emotional, compelling lyricism. It's just the most boring, generic, surface line, entry level, lowest common denominator type of
got a
lyricism.
checklist of points. Service
Actually, no.
entry level, the lowest.
Blind people don't know what this song's about, Cole.
It
They don't
was
know if
all
it's all
purple.
yellow.
This song has nothing to do with
No,
the
it's all
color.
black, actually. for blind. It's all darkness.
Yeah, Coldplay. That's kind of blindest of you. Eyest of you? Sightest of you? I don't know. Whatever.
Sightest.
All right, Trouble. Oh, that's different. Piano
I
start.
hate it. I hate that so much.
Immediate reaction.
That is
I
the
hate it.
shittiest piano lick.
Wow. Just straight
I
up hates
don't
it.
even like the tone of that
The
piano, to be honest
sky
with you.
full of stars. This sounds like the other Coldplay song.
This is corny as fuck.
Oh no,
Oh no.
I see.
That's why I said when I turn on this album.
Bro, that actually
Oh,
almost
no.
put me to sleep there for a second. That pause.
Lost my head. Thought of all the stupid things I'd said.
That's a lot. Why does that sound like a Toys R Us
Spider-Man
keyboard?
is tangled up with me.
Why does that sound like some like Toys R Us keyboard you could get when it's your first one ever?
Oh no, what's this?
Oh, don't do that.
Spider web and I'm caught in the middle.
Caught in the middle of a spider web. Oh god, this is bad. This is so bad.
Thought of all the stupid things I'd done. And I never meant to cause you trouble.
Where did this come from?
I never meant to do you wrong.
This hook reminds you of something off OK Computer. Look at that.
Every guitar is just
Yeah.
copy and pasted from
So, yeah, lucky.
computer.
Elliott Smith is good, by the way.
Yeah, he's great, by the way.
There you go. No, you got a fan.
Yeah, he's great.
Someone might as well enjoy him. It's not gonna pay off. Sorry.
It's like I don't know, man.
Oh no, I see. Spider web and it's me in the middle.
Why do you keep changing your vocal tone or vocal pitch mid line, mid word?
Where am I in my little bubble? Singing out, I never meant to cause you trouble. I never meant to do you wrong. What if I ever caused you trouble?
It's amazing how many ballads they try to write, and they have just no soul.
Yeah, at least it's recovered a bit from the awful keyboard, though. Oh, and then it just keeps coming back.
There's another minute of this. He says there's 3 more lines. I am displeased by that.
This is absolutely an OK Computer chorus.
Oh, yeah. It sounded exactly like the song Lucky.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does. It was the same exact melody and progression.
Okay, well, it's worse in every aspect, if that's true.
Well, duh.
Yeah, it's Coldplay.
Hugo's only heard Elliott Smith's self-titled. Production is shoddy, but the melodies are fantastic. He'd give it an 8.5.
Well, if your only issue with it was the production, you should listen to Either Or. Because it's basically like that album, teensy better and better production and recording.
Yeah. All right, that was Trouble. Yeah, this one's rough. Not gonna lie. Immediate reaction was terrible. Hated it. Not a fan. Got a little better as the song went on. Not a lot. The production was really poor in this song. And my God, the weirdness was like, I don't even think it's possible to give negative on a weirdness scale, but zero effort to try and be unique or different here. Like none whatsoever, which is very annoying because we're like 7 songs deep. What's up?
That would just apply to the album.
Yeah, but we're like 7 songs deep, and I feel like nothing has changed instrumentally, vocally, hardly at all. The chorus was bad. I mean, there's just no getting around that.
It was okay.
You think it was
Nothing
okay?
is bad. Nothing is bad. It's all okay.
No, the chorus was bad in my opinion. It's just a boring song. Just like Sparks, just like the second song, I forget the name of it, it's just boring.
You liked Spies, actually.
I like Spies. I did
That was the
not.
second song?
No, Spies was third.
Spies was
Shiver is
Sorry,
second.
third.
I did not like Shivers that
Shiver's
much.
okay.
I would say this is probably Hugo gives a 3.5 to a 4. I'm gonna agree with Hugo. That's probably a 3.5. Noah.
This was okay. I did not hate
Computer?
the piano as much as you guys hated it. It
Not
was
a fan.
Okay.
Very boring.
Verses were pretty weak. I didn't like the vocal performance. The outro instrumental before I started singing was maybe the most pleasant thing I've heard on this album.
Well,
so
that's
far.
what I was saying. It's like that's how it recovered a wee bit, but that's not a lot of the song.
And that lifted itself from a 5 to a 6.
Wow,
Yeah, 6 here. It's okay.
higher than I thought you would go. Way higher. Cole.
I think it's very okay.
All right, fair
Um,
enough. Cole's trying to cook up the most disgusting way to say that shit was mid I ever in my life.
I'm feeling like a 3.5 to a 4.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just so bland.
It's so tiresome.
It's
not
like
changing.
creating so many cliches of modern pop music.
Well, in a sense, you could honestly say Coldplay made modern pop music. They
Not a
are.
compliment.
I didn't say it was, but they are the purveyors and the popular ones of pop music. So there you go. All right, self-titled Parachutes song. I don't think I've heard this song.
It's 46 seconds.
Oh. I have never been a fan of when acoustic cars go or
Sliding.
yeah, the slide. Don't like it.
I'll be around, I'll be loving you always.
God, it's so tweaky. I hate
Oh
it.
Lord, they're trying to be Elliott Smith now.
Here I am and I'll take my time. Here I am and I'll wait in line always.
He is doing this squeak every other
I know.
second. Holy shit, that's stupid.
I feel like that should have been a
That was
longer-
it?
Yeah, it's 46 seconds. I feel like
Okay,
that should have
fuck
been a
that song.
longer song.
All right, let's just
That-
quickly run through the ratings.
Yeah, bad. Don't like it. 3. Noah.
4.
4. Cole. You said you
3.
fucking hate it.
2.5, 3.
All right, we'll give it a 3. On to High Speed, which of course sounds nothing like Parachutes. So that clearly was supposed to be a longer song because it felt like it was going to something and then just died off. You like the slides, Hugo? Teach your own.
They were excessive.
They were. Just
Yeah, but it's not intentional.
Yeah, but
you did it a lot.
I mean, it's kind of hard to do it without slides.
Could have edited it though. What the hell is this instrumental? This is nothing like the rest of the album. This is almost country, almost.
What?
Well, it was for a minute there. A little bit. Got a little twang to it.
For my head explode, for my head stops. We've been living life inside a bubble.
This is the weirdest instrumental. So I guess I'll give it points for weirdness on that scale.
This is weird.
Well, I know you don't judge it by this, but this is weird for Coldplay.
You know who it's not weird for?
You say
Radiohead,
everyone.
who already made this shit.
This doesn't sound like a Radiohead song to me.
Yes, it does.
Which one? This is
Take
just-
one off the bends. This sounds like so many
This
different
is
parts of the
just
bends.
shitty subterranean homesick alien.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, a Radiohead song? No
It
way!
does sound a lot like that song. That's an OK Computer song, though.
True.
Can anybody stop this thing?
I can't
wondering
believe somebody
what
made that
sounded like.
comparison.
What's up?
I can't believe somebody made that comparison. No way.
I just find myself thinking every time I hear this, why does it sound familiar? Oh, wait.
I mean, yeah, the whole
Sounds
album
weird.
sounds like OK Computer, but it's like way, way, way worse.
We've been living life inside
Actually, this song is just shitty hoser.
Say it, guys. Say it.
I don't know.
How do you feel about Hozier?
Sucks.
Great guy, I'm sure. Can't make a damn song to save his life.
Handsome fellow.
I don't even know what he looks like.
confidence in you. It's confidence in me. It's confidence in
What the hell did that lyric mean?
I just wish his confidence is increasing.
I mean, Cole won't give the weirdness scale that I do because we have a slightly different. You won't, but for a Coldplay song, this is weird instrumentally.
I don't know why it's weird to just take somebody else's sound.
That's a pretty weird thing to do.
It's
Not
not
in the
weird
weird-
at all.
Oh, I think it's weird enough.
Also,
not musical way.
lyrically, his vocals are a bit weirder too. Oh my god. 40-second instrumental outro. Getting a little
Radioheady, I agree.
a little bit there at the end for sure.
The whole song was just like so many parts of OK Computer.
Alright, that was high speed. Well, I'll give them credit for doing something different for them. For them!
But ripping someone off does not mean you did something different.
But it sounds different for them. This is not sound how their instrumentals usually go. So I'll give them like a 3 on the weirdness scale. It's not very high.
Because they do usually rip off Radiohead.
My first impressions were pretty bad. I was thinking this might be one of the worst songs on the album. It didn't improve that much. God, those lyrics are bad. But vocally, this is probably his best performance so far. Which is not saying much because his vocals have been shit. But this was probably the least offensive vocally we've had. And the production wasn't terrible. Again, as Noah's pointed out many times, it's a very mid album, so it's going to have a lot of mid production. Well, that stays the same here and continues. Overall, very little replay value, probably a 0. So I'll give it a 4.5. I'll be a little nicer on this one. Noah.
That was really boring.
Yeah.
That was not good either. I think that was the worst song on the album so far.
Ooh.
Like,
Okay.
it's already out of my head. Don't can't remember a thing that happened.
I gotta be honest. 3 of these songs I gone through, I literally forgot the title of the song after the song.
Negative catchiness.
Okay.
0 on the weirdness.
Okay.
Production was, I don't know, 'cause songs are out of my head. I'm feeling a 3.
3. Wow. All right, Cole.
Yeah, I mean they just ripped off Subterranean Homesick Alien real hard here.
I've never liked Subterranean Homesick Alien that much.
And yet you give that album a 10. Weird.
I do.
Yeah, still doesn't make any sense.
You've
but
also
okay.
given albums a 10 where you had lower ratings too on songs.
I've never given an album a 10 where there's a song where like I don't like it that much.
Where did you get that no parking sign? Sorry, I just got completely distracted. Keep going.
Yesterday.
Oh. Banger.
3.5.
3.5.
Oh, dull.
I always had a soft spot for Hozier. His latest album is one that I actually liked overall. Maybe we'll have to check it out. What, Cole? No? You don't want to check it out?
Well, if we do check it out.
Would you, Hugo, would you be interested in us doing that?
Take this out.
Alright, next up we have We Never Change.
We know.
Perfect title for it. Wow.
Completely. Except that came out after this, and it was done better.
Did it?
Yeah. This Spirit completely was on Kid.
Yeah, I know shit, Sherlock, but these albums came out the same year.
Well, Hugo gave a hell yeah for us reviewing Hozier's newest album, so might have to check it out.
We know it's not new.
Well, it might not be that new, but it's his latest.
I think it came out this year.
Oh.
Never come down.
You know, it feels like he's trying to be some like lyrical, like almost. It sounds like he's trying to be almost Bob Dylan-esque, but it comes off as so pretentious that it doesn't. What's up?
Morrissey.
I haven't listened to much of him, so I don't know what he's comes
You
off
heard
as.
an album of him.
Who is he again?
The Smiths.
What band?
The Smiths.
Oh, then absolutely yes. Yes, exactly like that.
In a wooden house. I wanna live life
Like,
always.
what the hell is he even talking about?
I wanna live life.
Pretty straightforward lyrics.
But it's not though, because like you go up in the lyrics and he said some shit like
I wanna fly.
about living in a wooden house.
Yeah, he wants to live in wooden house.
And then he goes and says, I want to fly and never come down. I want to live my life and have friends around. Like, there's no common theme here going on, except that he wants to live.
He wants to
Flying
be
away
free.
and being in a wooden house have in common.
Nothing.
Being
wants
away
to
from
be-
a lot of people.
He wants to be free. I don't know what he was free from.
Never changed.
Society.
I'm not sure what this part has to do with the rest of the song.
Well, I think he's trying to say that. I guess the only thing I can connect is that as humans, we all never change in our aspirations to want to be free. Apparently,
So I wanna live.
living in a wooden house would make making friends easier. I don't think.
Depends on the area, I guess.
I guess
Friends would be
he doesn't have a soul to save, Cole.
I know.
And he sins every single day.
Oh, and I don't have a soul to say. Yes, and I sin every single day. We never change.
You know, thematically, now I kind of understand the lyrics of
Lost
this.
his note there.
Thematically, this song is probably
We never
the second best on the album.
So I wanna live in a wooden house. We're making more friends to be.
No, there's effort put into the Smiths lyrics. Coldplay has never done that ever.
Where the sun comes out.
That's true. Morrissey is, I guess, going for something.
I just hate Morrissey singing those songs.
Oh, it's terrible. All right, that was. The hell is the title of that song?
We never.
We never
change.
changed. There it is.
Do we?
I guess not. Well, on a weirdness scale, that was a 0. Production-wise, I guess I had no real issues with the production on this song. There was hardly any drums. The bass was. I don't think there was a bass. Was there? Well, if there was, I couldn't hear it. Vocally, it's just he doesn't, you know, we never changed is a fantastic title for this song because there's zero difference vocally from the rest of this album. Lyrics, after I started figuring them out, I guess they all did fit thematically, and I will say that the theme of this song overall actually sort of made sense and had like a central theme to it, so I'll give it credit for that. Kind of did enjoy it, I guess, in a like a little philosophical way, looking at a way of looking at humans, I guess, is the way he was describing it. Replay value, none at all. And I think I'm missing one. What am I missing? I don't remember. But
Your immediate reaction.
immediate reaction, right? Yeah, immediate reaction was I was not gonna like the song at all, but it grew in. I will give this a 5. It's the first 5 I think I've actually given. Noah.
When Coldplay whips out the acoustic guitar, I'm just instantly gearing up for a 5.
Noah
So,
whips out the.
You see, the issue of this album
Yeah.
is that, unlike Radiohead, well, both of them, the majority of their songs are in a minor key.
Okay.
Well, Radiohead does things with that'll keep you interested.
Yeah.
And Coldplay is not nearly. They don't try enough to make an album full of songs in the one key interesting. So it just becomes really fucking boring. Because 2 songs I think were in a major key, and it was the 2 pop songs. It was Sparks and Yellow.
Yeah.
It's so whatever. It's a 5.
5. Cole, are you deviating from that?
No, because these lyrics are not good at all. Yeah, I mean, I pretty much agree mostly on like the categories. It's just like it's not weird. Production is fine. It's whatever. No replay value. Immediate reactions to all these songs have been like, ugh. And then at the end, I'm like, ugh. I'm feeling a 4 on this one.
4. All right. Now the question becomes: are we doing the bonus track or not?
Oh, it's a song and a bonus track, so I think we have to do it.
Oh, it is.
Suppose.
Okay, 7 minutes. Oh Lord. All right. Up next we have "Everything's Not Lost," which includes "Life Is for Living."
So there was one for every day.
Oh boy.
With the good
That
ones
line is
on
so
the
shit.
shoulder.
That was pretentious as fuck.
This song's good.
Corny
Drove
as
the
fuck.
other one.
It's giving me Panic at the Disco vibes. I'm really worried.
With the good ones on my shoulder, I drove the other ones away.
If you ever feel neglected,
Down,
if you
down,
think
down.
that all is lost, I'll be counting up my demons. Yeah.
I could predict that. Never heard this song in my life, and I could predict exactly what he was gonna do there. Kind of an interesting instrumental. Little long though.
When you thought that it
Why was that like the hook?
You could feel it all around. When everybody's out to get you, don't you let it drag you down.
Don't you let it drag you down, Noah. You're better than that.
I'll try.
If you ever
Mr. Chris
feel
Martin.
neglected,
Mr. Martin.
if you think that all is lost, I'll be counting up my demons, yeah. not lost. If you ever feel neglected, if you think
Oh, this sounds like pure comedy somehow.
Yeah, it does. Just without
Man.
the good lyrics and good singing.
up my demons,
I don't know who pure comedy is.
Pure Comedy is an album by Father John Misty.
things not
Okay.
Good album.
singing out.
Yeah, I enjoy that album. Cool. Stop it.
Everything's not lost, so come on, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, yeah. And everything's not lost. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And everything's not lost. Come on, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, yeah.
I don't hate this. This feels like more effort than they put into almost the entire album here.
Everything's not lost. So sing out, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, yeah. Everything's not lost. Come on, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sing out, yeah. And everything's not lost.
A little bit of a little stretch in those vocals right there.
And now I feel like we're getting into the hidden track.
We are. Do we want to pause?
Nope.
Okay.
We're gonna do it all as one.
Got it.
Here we go.
Dot dot dot.
Ween has done something like this.
the
It's
fuck
gonna
is-
take a second.
Ah.
To do you wrong. That's what I came here to say.
Is this live?
Well, it's all
But if
live
I was
in a way.
wrong,
Oh,
then I'm
well,
sorry.
I mean at
It's
a
just gonna make-
concert.
No, it's not. It's just him and a guitar in the studio.
Yeah.
My head just
And now
aches
it is
when I
not.
think of the things that I shouldn't have done. But life is for living, we all know. And I don't wanna live it alone. Sing sing and just sing
All right. That was Everything's Not Lost and Life is for Living.
Dangerous.
Okay, whoops. I will start. I will say that if you're going to put some effort into your vocals, I appreciate the effort there, Chris Martin, on that last song. The hidden track, not so much. Didn't really fuck with the hidden track as much. But the Everything's Not Lost was not, it was good. And it felt like a completely separate track than the last one, so I'll separate them. I enjoyed it for what it was. I thought the production was good. I thought my immediate reaction was actually a little surprising because it was going to be. My immediate reaction was low, and then it definitely went up higher throughout the song. I enjoyed it for what it was. It didn't try to be anything too deep and enticing. It tried to just be like a little. Can't think of the exact word, but just a nice little soother at the end. I felt like. Of a very sort of boring album in a way. It was different though, and I appreciate that. It was a little different. 0 on the weirdness scale, but that was to be expected. Overall, I'll give the first song or the last song a 7, and I will give the hidden track a 5. Noah.
Okay. That was probably the most interesting song on the album.
Wow. Okay.
They did a little bit. It was okay. Vocals were meh. Lyrics were meh. I thought the instrumental was solid. I think that was probably the best mix song on the album.
I might agree with that. Yeah.
Not bad.
Okay.
I'd give it like a 6.
Ooh.
It's not bad.
And the hidden track.
Last song, it means a hidden track. I didn't expect much.
Yeah.
I didn't get much. It was whatever, dude.
What's in their worst though?
Yeah, no, it was tied for the worst. It was a 3.
Ooh, big gap. All right, Cole.
Didn't really have any different reactions to these two that I had to any other ones here. I mean, yeah, there was nothing weird going on. The production was fine. Would not say anything about these two had any replay value for me. Would probably give the first one like a 5, and the second one like a 4.
All right, that means it is time for our final ratings. Do you still want me to go first, Cole?
Sure.
Go for it.
All right, fuck it. So our top 3 in our final ratings, like we always do. I will say number 3 is going to be Everything's Not Lost. Number 2 will be Dope Panic, and number 1 I felt was Spies overall. I thought Spies was easily the best song on the album. My overall rating of this album, majority of it's going to be below 5. There was 3 above 7 or 7 or higher. But that doesn't really make up for the majority of it being a 6 or below 5 or right at it. So I'm going to give this a very strong 5.5. Or not strong, but just a 5.5 overall. I can't help but say that this was overall majority mid as hell. Noah.
My top 3, I guess I'd go Trouble at 3.
Okay.
Don't Panic at 2. And Shiver at 1.
Very
For the rating of this album. Nothing went lower than a 3 and higher than a 6.5.
That's true.
It was whatever. This was exactly what I thought it would be.
So where are you going to split the gap at?
It's a 5.
Oh,
This is
dead
exactly what I was
on.
expecting it to be.
Dead on mid. Is this the most mid album you've ever heard?
I'd have to look into it.
That's
This
fair.
is surely a contender.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Cole, your top 3 and final rating.
You're gonna have to let me know what I rated these songs.
Okay. Your highest rating you gave was a 5. You had 2 5s, a bunch of 4s, and your lowest was a 3.
Okay.
So if
one
we're
of the
going just
fours.
straight off of it, if we're going just straight off it, you had We Never Change would be your third. Well, you had a bunch of fours, so I'll just go. We'll go Shiver. Oh no, sorry, we could do this. Don't Panic, Spies, and Everything's Not Lost would be your top 3.
Cool.
And your final rating.
Well, considering the fact that literally every single song on this album is either a ripoff of the 2 Radiohead albums that came out before this, or the blueprints for generic pop music in the future, there is really nothing here that I enjoy, and nothing that I would come back to. I'm feeling a 4 on this album.
4, the lowest rating. 5.5, 5, and 4. All right, well, that is our Parachutes Coldplay album ranking. If you guys would like us to do more Coldplay in the future, we were debating between this one and Viva La Vida, but if you'd like to hear us do Viva La Vida, or if you have any other album suggestions, leave them down below. We are always inclined to do more albums. Stay tuned in the next couple of days. We have a couple of new albums coming out and a couple other tracks to review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you everyone in the stream. Hit subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when we go live. Follow us on Twitter and TikTok. We'll see you in the next video and stream. All right, gonna end the stream now. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.